Here's your script - football predictions: Arsenal vs Sporting, Bayern vs Real Madrid, Luton and more. Bayern Munich vs Real Madrid. Two of the most decorated clubs in the history of European football, meeting in what promises to be one of the most watched matches of the entire season. And the prediction for that fixture is a 2-2 draw, 4 goals, both teams on the scoresheet, neither side able to find the result that separates them. We will get into exactly why that is the call shortly, but that is just one of 5 matches on today's full card, which stretches from the Champions League all the way to Israeli Premier League football. 5 correct scores, 10 picks, every single one explained in full. If you are new here, welcome to the channel. This is what we do every single day: structured football analysis, clean reasoning, and predictions built on logic rather than instinct. Hit subscribe and turn on your notifications right now so you never miss a matchday breakdown. The community here is growing fast, and you want to be part of it. Let us get straight into the matches. Match 1, Arsenal vs Sporting CP. We open with a Champions League fixture that carries genuine weight for both clubs involved. Arsenal hosting Sporting CP is a match between two teams who believe they are capable of going deep in this competition, and that belief shapes the way each side approaches this evening. Neither manager will be setting up simply to avoid defeat. Both want to win, both need to win, and that attacking intent from both benches is one of the primary reasons this match is set up to produce goals. Arsenal at home in European competition carry all the advantages that come with playing in front of their own supporters at a ground that has become increasingly difficult for visiting teams to handle. The atmosphere will be intense, the crowd will be demanding from the first whistle, and Arsenal will channel that energy into an aggressive, high-tempo start. They are a team that is most dangerous when they press with urgency and move the ball quickly through the lines, and at home in the Champions League, the conditions are perfect for that approach. Their defensive structure has been one of their most improved areas in recent seasons, but they are not impenetrable, and Sporting will look to test them at every opportunity. Sporting CP are a team that travels well in European competition. They are not a side that arrives at a venue like this and immediately retreats into a defensive shape. Their coach sets them up to play, to move the ball with purpose, and to create danger at the other end rather than simply absorbing pressure. That approach takes courage and quality in equal measure, and Sporting possess both. They will look to find the spaces that open up when Arsenal push men forward, and they are absolutely capable of scoring on the road against top European opposition. The correct score prediction is 1-1, and the market pick is over 1.5 goals. A draw that features both teams on the scoresheet reflects the competitive balance between these two sides. Arsenal will score. The quality in their forward areas and the intensity of their home performance almost guarantees that, but Sporting will find a way through as well. A 1-1 draw in a match of this caliber is not a dull result. It is the honest outcome of two evenly matched sides who both contributed offensively and both defended well enough to prevent a second. Over 1.5 goals is already satisfied by the scoreline we are predicting, making it a natural companion pick. Prediction: Arsenal 1-1 Sporting CP, over 1.5 goals. Match 2, Bayern Munich vs Real Madrid. And here it is, the fixture that needs no build-up, no context, and no explanation for why it matters. Bayern Munich against Real Madrid is the kind of Champions League tie that reminds you why this competition exists. These are two clubs who between them have won this trophy more times than any other institutions in European football history. When they meet, the occasion is never ordinary, and the football almost always delivers at a level that matches the billing. Bayern Munich at home in the Allianz Arena are a genuinely terrifying prospect for visiting sides. The stadium, the atmosphere, the quality of the squad, the tactical structure, all of it combines to make Bayern one of the most demanding home tests in European football. They are a team that attacks with conviction and without hesitation. They move the ball at pace, they create overloads across the width of the pitch, and they have the individual quality throughout the squad to hurt teams in multiple different ways. Their defensive line sits high, they press aggressively, and they demand a response from every team that dares to come to their stadium. Real Madrid dare more than most. The history of this club in the Champions League is built on an extraordinary capacity to perform in the biggest matches, against the biggest opponents, in the most pressurized environments imaginable. There is something embedded in the culture of this football club that means they do not shrink when the occasion grows. They rise to meet it. Away from home in this competition, Real Madrid have shown time and again that they are capable of winning matches that they have no right to win on paper, because their experience, their composure, and their individual brilliance tends to emerge at the exact moment it is most needed. The correct score prediction is 2-2, and the market pick is both teams to score, yes. A draw between these two sides is not a failure, it is the natural outcome of a match between two teams who are so evenly matched in quality and so well prepared for each other's threats that neither can gain a decisive advantage. Bayern will score twice. Real Madrid will score twice. The match will be breathless, end-to-end in long stretches, and ultimately unable to separate two clubs who are simply too good to allow each other to win comfortably. Both teams to score in this fixture is one of the safest selections on today's entire card. Prediction: Bayern Munich 2-2 Real Madrid. Both teams to score, yes. Match 3, Luton vs Northampton. From the grandest stage in European club football to the English third tier, and a home fixture for Luton Town that tells a very different kind of story. Luton vs Northampton is a match about momentum, about league position, and about a club reasserting itself after a period of difficulty. Luton have a proud recent history. Their rise through the divisions is one of English football's most compelling stories of the modern era, and the ambition to compete at the top of this league remains very much alive. Luton at home carry clear advantages in this fixture. Their squad has championship experience, their organisation is strong, and against a Northampton side that is operating at a lower level of quality, they should be able to control proceedings without being seriously troubled. The key for Luton is to be patient, to build pressure through sustained possession, and to create the clear-cut chances that their forward areas are capable of converting. They should not need to take risks in this match, and the prediction reflects that kind of controlled, professional home performance. Northampton away from home at a venue like this face a significant challenge. They will set up defensively, they will work hard, and they will look to limit the damage as best they can. But Luton's quality across the pitch should prove too much to contain for the full 90 minutes. The prediction is that Luton score twice, keep a clean sheet, and win this match in a manner that is comfortable without being spectacular. The correct score is 2-0 to Luton, and the market pick is a straight Luton win. A clean sheet for the home side reflects the defensive vulnerability Northampton carry on the road, and 2 goals is a reasonable return for a Luton team that should have the majority of the match's meaningful moments. This is a confident home win selection that fits the profile of both clubs perfectly. Prediction: Luton 2-0 Northampton. Luton win. Match 4, Arada vs Ludogorets. Bulgarian football now, and a fixture with a very clear favourite. Arada against Ludogorets is a domestic match where the quality differential between the two sides is significant, and the prediction reflects that gap without hesitation. Ludogorets are the dominant force in Bulgarian club football, a team with European experience, consistent domestic success, and a squad that is built to a standard that most clubs in this league simply cannot match. When they travel for away fixtures in the Bulgarian First League, they carry the expectation of a side that is expected to win, and they have the quality to meet that expectation regularly. Arada at home will provide some resistance. They are not a club that simply accepts defeat before the match begins, and their home support will push them to compete. But the prediction here is that Ludogorets are too strong, too organised, and too clinical to be held by a home side of this quality. The correct score is 1-2 to Ludogorets, and the market pick is over 2.5 goals. 3 goals in a match of this profile is a realistic expectation. Ludogorets will create chances in volume, and while their defensive organisation should limit what Arada can do offensively, the prediction includes a home goal, meaning Arada find the net at least once before Ludogorets assert their quality with 2 goals of their own. Over 2.5 goals provides the primary market coverage and is supported directly by the 1-2 scoreline we are calling. Ludogorets to come away from this fixture with all 3 points in a match that produces at least 3 goals in total. Prediction: Arada 1-2 Ludogorets. Over 2.5 goals. Match 5, Makabi Tel Aviv vs Maccabi Haifa. We close today's card in Israel, and one of the most heated domestic derbies in Israeli football. Makabi Tel Aviv against Maccabi Haifa is a rivalry that carries enormous cultural and sporting significance within Israeli football, and matches between these two clubs are never simple, never comfortable, and rarely predictable purely from the outside. However, the analysis for this fixture points in a clear direction. Maccabi Tel Aviv at home, with the crowd behind them and the quality to back it up, should be able to edge this match. Maccabi Tel Aviv at home are a well-organized, tactically disciplined side that knows how to manage the occasion of a derby without allowing it to destabilize their structure. They will look to control the tempo, create chances through patient build-up, and convert the opportunities that their forward areas generate. The home advantage in a fixture of this intensity is significant, and Maccabi Tel Aviv are a team that makes full use of it. Maccabi Haifa will compete, they always do in this fixture, because the rivalry demands it, but the prediction is that they fall just short. The correct score is 2-1 to Maccabi Tel Aviv, and the market pick is a straight Maccabi Tel Aviv win. 2 goals for the home side, 1 in reply from Haifa, and Tel Aviv pick up all 3 points in a match that is tighter than the scoreline suggests but ultimately decided by home quality. Prediction: Maccabi Tel Aviv 2-1 Maccabi Haifa. Maccabi Tel Aviv win. Arsenal vs Sporting CP 1-1, over 1.5 goals. Bayern Munich vs Real Madrid 2-2, both teams to score yes. Luton vs Northampton 2-0 Luton win. Arada vs Ludogorets 1-2 Ludogorets, over 2.5 goals. Maccabi Tel Aviv vs Maccabi Haifa 2-1 Maccabi Tel Aviv win 5 matches. 10 picks. Screenshot the summary, take what makes sense to you, and let the football deliver. That is the complete card for today, broken down from the Champions League all the way to Israeli domestic football. Drop a comment right now and tell me which prediction you are most confident in today, and which one you think is the danger pick. The conversation in the comments section is what makes this channel what it is, and your opinion matters. If today's video added something to your matchday, a like and a share is all it takes to help more football fans find this content. Send this to one person who follows football seriously and has not discovered this channel yet. That single share makes a genuine difference to how far this community can grow. A massive shout out to everyone who has been consistent, engaged, and supportive throughout recent videos. You are what this channel is built on, and every script produced here is done with you in mind. Stay sharp, stay patient, and we will see you in the next one.